I remember my first visit, our first visit to Shirdi in 2004, and that is the time where we learned the first lesson of discipline. So when I went there, it's like a big, the rules and regulations we don't know, where to go for darshan, how to go, whom to contact for accommodation, nothing, no idea at all. Just we went into the Bhakti Prashangali. The day one, went into Swami's darshan, the first line. And there was, the darshan line, they have the queue system, token system, everything. It's all completed, everybody's sitting there. And I saw a nice place, somebody kept the kerchief, and I said, okay, and just move the kerchief, I went and sat there. Just nicely move the kerchief, I went and sat there. When 3 sevadals came back to me, so literally put me out of the line and then put me all the way back to the 50th line and said, yeah, you just a safe place for you, stay here, that's it. So then I said, okay, so we have to be deserved to be in the first line, right? That's the first lesson I learned from him, to be the discipline, the first thing we have to learn, right? And this first thing is, when we have Swami's darshan, the first thing we know, we will not understand what is going on inside our mental level or heart level, whatever it is. So, but we don't know what's happening. When I came back after 2 months from vacation back to my job, people said, what happened to you? I said, what happened to me? I'm fine. But he said, it's okay, but because the same boss, same team, same friends, everything is same. I used to have very, office level, lot of community, differences between the people. But everything looks very nice after that. I don't know what happened. Same stuff, everything is same. There is nothing wrong in the outside world. The wrong is what? Inside. If we have that change of perception, this Swami brings in us. It's transformation. We don't know about that. But slowly this process will take place step by step on its own pace, but without our knowledge. It will come, it will happen. I tell you one thing, in my personal experience, when I was in Pati, there was a family from Kuwait, the wife, husband and a son. That lady was so humble, down-to-earth lady, very, very nice. And the boy is around 12 years, and the man, he's a little bit, like this. He's not able to talk to him. It's very, stubborn. So I don't know what happened to the boy. When I spoke to him and said, they are living on the same day. I said, why don't you stay back for next day morning darshan? Stay back here and we'll try for, bhajans inside the hall. Students will do the bhajans. There is a system after the normal darshan. There's another token system where we can go and sit there. Again, they issue the tokens and we get a chance to go to inside the bhajan hall. So I don't know how many people we have tried that. It's an opportunity to go inside. I got a couple of times. I told them, and then we were sitting there, and then 125 people are around at the Prashanti Mandir, inside the Mandir. 123 are over. So we were thinking, we have lost the chance. We were sitting in the last line, and we were praying very sincerely to Swami. Swami, please, 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 please. Remember, the Sevadar turned back all the way, looked at both of us, come and join. We don't have tokens also, nothing. We entered inside, the father came with me, and the boy also came with me. 3 of us went inside. The moment the bhajan started, I think many of you people who are not in bhajan hall, the vibrations inside the bhajan mandir. Oh my God, tremendous. The vibrations, because Swami will come and sit there in this small hall, and the vibrations are tremendous. So I saw this boy is okay, but man started crying. 30 minutes unlimited, he started crying. The moment he came out of bhajan, after 30 minutes of bhajans, he's completely a totally different person. I can't tell you. The way he talked, the way he was communicating, totally different. 30 minutes of transformation. My God. I said, really, that we have sincere prayers will work out, definitely. There is a proper communication with Swami. No other communication. Interviews, I don't know about that. I never had interviews with them. But the proper communication is only sincere prayer to Swami. That's what I learned. And one more thing, a beautiful thing is Swami's thing is, he will let you go everywhere, at the same time let you have your own experiences. And if we experience his presence in everywhere. See this, we went to the Takshetras, Sridatta, UP, and then Maharashtra, so many places, the Takshetras. And then and there is a Pandharpur, Vithoba temple, very famous temple. When we went inside, and we want to go finally to Patti after visiting all these pilgrimages to pursue Swami's darshan. How many minutes we have? Just make me 6 more minutes. Okay. Yeah, and after that we have a very wonderful darshan. I want to cut off short of my narration a little bit faster. Yeah, because after having this darshan, when we went inside the temple, the priest came running to us and said, "Come and have. I can arrange for you darshan. He wants some money." I said, "After coming to temple, why do you want to give money for someone to have darshan for the God?" I said, "No, I can't give money." "Okay, let me arrange for you. We'll go and take the darshan also." When we went inside, thousands of people are waiting. This is Ashara Ekadasi. Big line of people are waiting. Devotees are waiting. We were taking the front line, and both the kids were asked to take darshan, darshan of Vithoba, in the Vithoba temple. Vithoba stands like this. This is Swayambhu. That means nobody sculptured. It came upon its own. Statue, very powerful, highly vibrant statue. And then it was so beautiful. And then he asked, "You can do whatever you want." We went and hugged the statue, the main deity. He mentioned, he did not allow you to touch the statue also. He said, "You can hug him, you can do whatever you want, as much time as you possible." See the grace of Swami. What does he want? Right. So I want to skip it, go back. Finally, to me and my Swami, when I want to bring this, we came across this book. I don't know how it came to my hand, Power of Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. This gentleman, if you read this book, if you came across this book, don't miss it. He talks about the subconscious mind, where you can communicate and get your things done, anything, spiritual, material, or anything. He says how to communicate the subconscious mind. Now, he goes in depth how to communicate with it. The only thing he says is, you have to do with the love and compassion, same time as if you are talking with your small child. If your prayer, if your communication goes in depth to your subconscious mind, it will make it happen. That's the only job of subconscious mind. It will happen, no matter what. But you have to fight with the conscious mind to send that suggestion to the subconscious mind. Since conscious mind always stops it. You have to this is a logical thinking mind. It will stop you to send the suggestion. You have to convince it, strong conviction, and then send the suggestion to subconscious mind. Okay. So the whole book is a lot of experiences and everything. When I read this book, I was thinking how this, because I keep on comparing with Swami's teachings, experiences about this book when I read this book. Swami is telling, I am is always with you, around you, above you, next to you, behind you, interne, ventane, gentane, continue on. That means Swami is showing us, when he is with us, we can communicate with him, we can visualize him, we can talk to him, and we can ask whatever we want. Because subconscious mind, we don't know how it is, where it is, but we know how Swami looks. We know how Swami talks to us, how love and compassionate with him. We cannot talk with him disrespect. We can talk to him with love and compassion. Same thing happens. When you talk to Swami, communicate with him, visualize him, that actions go to subconscious mind. That is inner Swami. Automatically it goes. It will happen. I thought, when we have bhajans, at the end of the bhajans we do, Samasta Loka Sukuna Bhavantu. After the bhajans, the beautiful vibrations, peace of mind is there. When you do this prayer, this will go, united prayer will go, definitely it will happen. There is a secret of this one. That's what I got this. But if you experience Swami with you all the time, please warn me when you what's the time. How many more minutes? How many more minutes? Oh. Okay. So this is the two methods we can experience from me all the time. My personal experience, what I do is visualization technique and communication technique. Two things. Visualization we can learn from Phyllis Crystal. A lot of methods she asks us to do visualization techniques. What I do is, whatever where the prayer hall, any known place, you can take it and then you can imagine in the meditation and then do it mentally everything. Not whatever you do physically, do it mentally in the way. That is what according in Telugu is called Manasika Puja. Doing with mind all your rituals. That's how, what's happening behind the screen is, the thought you are going to promote is taking its own, you are controlling the thought. Thought is not controlling you. You are taking the thought and you are extending the thought as per your time, your way. That is a conscious thought. A conscious thought is very, very powerful compared to unconscious thoughts. It's like a hero. You can fight with any number of unconscious thoughts. Okay. That's how it goes. Finally, it is Swami is in me. So when you start experiencing Swami with all the time, when you learn that, finally that helps you to experience Swami inside too. Like you find end up with Swami's one anecdote. When Swami's student, he came to Swami's darshan and was sitting in the prayer hall. And Swami came for darshan. He left for a hospital visit, for a construction is going on that time. When Swami came back, Swami, because after Swami's darshan, everybody goes move forward, because who are sitting in back lines, they get a chance to go move forward because Swami left for darshan, when people leave. This boy also got the front line seat. He started praying on, meditating on Swami. Swami came from, he got a very beautiful vision of Swami in the forehead. Swami doing this visual way of darshan. He was enjoying that. When he opened his eyes, Swami standing before him, exact same darshan. And Swami said, outer Swami, inner Swami, mind same. Is authenticated. He said, when you talk to Swami, outer Swami, we are talking inner Swami. Slide out. Thank you.